Haven't made a video in a while, so I'll just do a quick update on 6 charts, and then we'll get an idea of how the rest of the week's going to go. And this weekend I'll get back into the regular swing of things. So for SPY, we're sitting at 395.92, which is right at the point of control for the last 20 days on the hourly. Our upper value area is 402.57, and our lower value area is 382.65. We have a decent imbalance in this range right below point of control. It's around the 391.21 level. So I would look for this imbalance to get filled, and we could even be targeting down to this gap fill here. Now this had a close of 374.15. That would be an area of interest. Really what you want to see is if this swing low can hold. So for me to want to short this, if I was entering tomorrow, I want a loss of this point of control, 394.85. If it loses that, I'm targeting this low here. That will be 391 or 390.29, sorry. And if it loses there, then we do have this volume shelf right here. So you could see it pick up, but just playing by the levels here. Okay. Qs, same scenario, except it has lost its point of control, and its lower value area is 269.57 with this gap coming in at 263.27. You have a little shelf right here at 278.27. That could be an area of support. Could see a bounce right there. If that falls through, we are targeting this low into the gap fill with this lower value area. Apple. So this purple line is a major dark print level. It's 135.43. We're at the lower value area right now. We tapped it, kind of bounced. So your overhead supply area is going to be the 148.49. If it can fill in here, you're pretty much going to be looking for acceptance at this level, I should say. But if it does drop down through and it does gap fill and it lands on this 135.43, I can bring this out to a larger time span. But I've been using this level for a while, and I mean, it's always done me good. So there was major dark prints right there. Let's look at Tesla next. So Tesla has been pretty weak lately. 166.19, it flattened out, and on the hourly, look at all these inside bars, right? Until it finally started pushing, and then it opened with a gap up, had a major day. Court rejected at that point of control, 188.62. So I would use that as a area of resistance. If it can break through, you have a little more supply at 192.80, but then you're targeting the 202.19. Now for an ideal short, I'm looking at this candle right here. That would be the 213.61 into supply at 227.48. So just levels to keep an eye on. If you want something actionable, you would just need to use 188.62. Above here is your stop loss. So, or your buy stop, I should say. Nvidia. Okay, major bounce off the point of control. This was like a pre-ER run. They haven't missed earnings in years. So, this was a nice run up. We played this. We have a dip here. Still didn't fill in this area here. So we have an imbalance left behind. We have an upper value area at 160, and it is retracing that. It's in a weird little spot because you also have the supply here at 153.21. So if looking to go short, you want to make sure 160 does not peak back up above 160. A break back above that with acceptance could lead back into the 180 range, but my personal bias is bearish. What I'd be looking for is 160 to hold, short down through. I'd look for a break of 150.87 area, and I would be targeting point of control 137.86. Now end phase is an interesting one because we can see that the hourly is at 319.24. Point of control is at 302. And our lower value is 294. This has been stupid strong. It's trading at crazy multiples, right? I believe it's like 120 or 124 with a forward price to earnings of 70. So, I mean, it's just, I mean, this thing was $3 a couple years ago, and here we are at 312. So I'm targeting these two areas here, and as you can see below point of control, we're rejecting at this upper value area. Point of control is 295.76. And I'm looking for a return to 220, 230 range, but it would not surprise me to see 180s again. So that's just 6 real quick. That's what I'm looking out on. Testing out this new mic. Hopefully it sounds better so I don't sound so robotic. But like, sub, peace.